Welcome back everybody to Crypto Mindset. Today we're looking at XRP. We're gonna look today on the bearish scenario and on the bullish scenario. Let's start with the bullish case. It looks like we've been trading in this falling wedge formation. Falling wedge, it looks bearish, but it's actually a bullish pattern because the probability is higher for it to break on the upper side. Okay, it has a good probability of it breaking to the upper side. If it's a falling wedge, we're gonna know after it broke out. Okay, now you can also see we have a little bit uptick in volume. This volume here, you can see, is a little bit higher than the rest of the year here. Okay, you can see people are more buying, also a little bit selling, yeah, but still volume are picking up a little bit slowly, not something to jump in the street about it, but this is all right. As well, you can see we are trading here. We bounced from this low, from the 20 cents area, but the bearish scenario, I think it looks a little bit more to me, because if you look at it on the longer time frame, okay, something like that, you can draw and make it look like a big descending triangle basically. And descending triangle, you know, that usually break to the downside and with massive breakdown and high volume, big red candles. So this is the bearish scenario. To me looks more realistic, because not only that we're trading in that pattern for more than a year. Okay, every time we came to retest this resistance, the descending resistance, this resistance here, okay, we came to test it, we sold into. We came another time to test it and we got rejected. Bam. We made another bounce, not even near that. Then we tested again, we got rejected, and we didn't even touch this one lately and it got rejected. So every time we come near this descending resistance, we get in heavy resistance. And have a look also on the EMAs. Okay, let's look on the EMAs. First of all, let's remove the resistance, the cloud. Let's look on the daily chart because we have more data. Okay, you can see on the daily chart, the EMAs are bearish. Okay, the EMAs are acting as resistance. Every time we come near it, we get sold into. We did a fake out here and we got rejected again. We needed to become like that when the gray line, that's the 200 moving average, is the lowest, then the 100 is the yellow one, the 100 moving average, and the 50 moving average supposed to be on the top, like that. You can see before we broke out on the beginning of the end of 2017, when we broke out, it was like that. We got squeezed into these moving averages and bounced from it on a high volume. That's the way it's supposed to be. Right now, we are on the opposite side of it. So the bearish scenario is a little bit stronger, for my opinion. But I think that if Bitcoin, for example, will capitulate or get a flash crash, XRP also we're gonna get a flash crash, maybe to this area. My target, if it's gonna sell more, okay, if we're gonna get more selling action, my target will be something around the 14 cent, 15 cent, something in this area. But if it's gonna go to 18 cent, I also gonna add a little bit to my bag, just in case XRP is gonna do something like that, and I have to have a position. You have to have exposure to this XRP, because when it makes a move, it makes a huge move. So for my opinion, it's a no-brainer. I'm holding XRP in my portfolio, even if I will be in a loss for a few months. It doesn't matter to me. As well, let's look on the BTC chart, for example. Have a look. This was the USD. Let's look on the BTC chart. on the BTC chart, on the longer time frame, you can see, let's remove the EMAs. You can see we have this rising trend line. Every time we touch this trend line in the past, we had a huge bounce. Bam, big bounce, like more than 10x here and here. And here, the last time we touched it was in September. We had no bounce, really slow dead cat, really weak dead cat bounce. Maybe now we're gonna come back to test it again, and we might get the bounce we all looking for. Maybe, and maybe not. I will be there to keep you updated on everything. Please like the video, subscribe, tell me what do you think about XRP. Do you think it's gonna moon soon? Do you think it's gonna crash? Do you think it's gonna go to zero? What do you think about XRP? Please share the video and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.